This the mysteriously accident in here, and we have no answers. To be continued, guys. What's going on, guys? Welcome back to AG Performance. We got over here a couple of grades we're gonna do on my buddy's car. BMP supercharged Mustang. It's got a couple problems, so I definitely got to put it up in the trailer. What we got in here is a K-member, two-wheeler K-member, new one-piece dry shaft, because it had a couple problems a while back. The Dyno, it snapped the dry shaft, and so we upgraded to a better one. Got to pull the motor out. That's one thing I know for sure, because the block underneath by the bell housing is cracked. Something that happened not too long ago. So this is it right here. It's got a Gen 3R BMP supercharger, the newest version of the BMP. Pretty strong monster. So the car is pretty low and the battery is not working, so I had to figure out how to put it up in the trailer. So I had to come along in here and then strap it underneath in there somewhere. So we're bringing it up. So we're gonna start taking this thing apart. We're gonna pull the motor out, but first I gotta remove the supercharger. So we're gonna take it to the shop and get it welded, do some work into it, and bring it back and put it back on and install the supercharger back on. And because we can't get it dyno if the block is cracked. I mean, the block is not cracked, it's just like some small ears on the front of the transmission bell housing. Can't see it from here, but as soon as I pull it out, I'm gonna show you what I'm talking about. So we're gonna get that fixed. So we got the car jacked up in the air. I got everything out of here finally. blower out, lower intake out, ice tank, the fan. I got it disconnected from the computer, battery out, AC lines all is out, and just need to undo the motor mount. Now I gotta get underneath the car, take the exhaust off, those clamps, the transmission mount, shifter, and it should be ready to come out. I gotta get rid of the dry shaft as well. Also, I gotta remove the headers, that's gonna be a little pain, but that's got to come out for the motor to be able to slide out of there, because the headers are a little too wide and it won't let the engine slide out like freely. This is not good. This is not good. Whew. Big problem. All the way over here.
Starting that boat.
No, all the way to the other side. Yeah, the whole bell housing is cracked.
Woo. We'll find out how good that boat was. Oh yeah.
You can hear it in there. It snap all the way to the starter. So this called like what the dry shaft could be, what it did, or installation.
From another
Jesus Christ. That looks terrible in there. Yeah. This whole thing is out. If we take the transmission, this is gonna fall. Yeah, so this whole part over here, like if you take well, literally it's just holding on one. No, not even on 1, 2, and 3. He's holding in 3 bolts.
3 bolts, held in.
That's it.
Ain't none bolts through on the bottom of that pan. Just the bolt.
No sir, just on the
2 on the bottom.
yeah. What is called the plate? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 bolts holding this whole thing. Well. So I found the problem, guys. We knew the block was cracked, but we didn't know that the transmission bell housing was messed up as well. It's a big crack that's going through it all around, and it's barely holding 4 or 5 bolts. The thing is, we thought it was just the block, like I say, because it could have been due to the installation of the motor, because that's a brand new motor, 0 miles in it. The local shop did the installation, so we think that whenever they try to put the transmission in it, they force it in there, and then they they could have broke the block, or they were trying to put the bolts in it on the transmission belt housing to the block, you know, to bolt it like on the bottom part and get it lined up with the dial pins in there. But there was an issue with the drive shaft. Whenever the car was on the dyno, it broke the drive shaft. It started like flapping around and hitting the wall on the transmission tunnel. So we don't know if that was the cause of it or the shop cracked the block, but we know for sure the like I said, the transmission belt housing is cracked. So we still don't have no answers in here. But either way, we're gonna take the block and the transmission to somebody around here, and we're gonna weld it, the belt housing as well, and then put everything back in there, and then see if it will hold it for now. Later on, we're gonna upgrade the transmission in it so we can finish it up and be done with it. But for now, we gotta get that block weld, the transmission belt housing, and put it back in there, put the long tools back in. Also, I'm installing a K-member, which I got a video coming up for it, for K-member installation. And also we upgraded the drive shaft. We got a DSS drive shaft going into it. We're gonna try one more time, put it in the dyno and see if we can create some power. It should be around 700, 720. I'm gonna take my guess. I'm gonna say 700, 720, somewhere around. Hopefully in the next video we got everything, we're putting everything back together, the supercharger, and head out to the dyno and see if we can make some power, like I say. So just subscribe, guys, like the video, share. So stay tuned. See y'all in the next video.